Thanks for tuning in. If you're looking for an easy dog cake recipe, you're probably celebrating with your pup. This one that I am sharing today, I make with soy flour, but you could use a different type of flour. Oat flour works well, almond flour, something not all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour isn't the easiest for dogs to digest, so anyway, I use the soy, but if you have something else on hand, you could substitute that. It's also made with sweet potatoes, shredded carrots. There are some great superfoods in here for your dog, so it's easy and healthy. To begin, I am going to mix together 2 tablespoons of raw honey, 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. Still have a few chunks in there, but most of it's melted. The rest will be soft enough to mix. And I have half a cup of sweet potato puree. Once that is combined, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of soy flour, and 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to mix that all together until it forms a pretty soft dough. Now I'm just going to stir in a half a cup of shredded carrots, and my batter will be complete for my cake. I'm going to put this in a well-greased cake pan and bake it in my oven at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. This is half of my dog cake, and I just wanted to show you when I cut into it. It's a nice spongy, moist cake, and you can see the bits of carrots and things in there. Our dogs love this cake. Now I made a little bit of frosting. You don't have to add this if you just want a plain cake, that works fine too. But I made this frosting. It's just a quarter of a cup of plain yogurt. Make sure that you get plain. You don't want to get the flavored yogurt, even vanilla. It's got lots of sugar and added things in there that aren't good for your dog. So this is just a quarter of a cup of plain Greek yogurt and a quarter of a cup of canned pumpkin. You could use pureed sweet potatoes, and I'm just gonna frost it here. One thing to mention because of the yogurt, if you don't serve the cake all in one meal, if your dog's having like a birthday party or something and you serve it all, that's great. But if you're just making this for your own dogs, just refrigerate the leftovers. I also, because my dogs are spoiled, I like to top it with some carrot chips. You could use shredded carrots, whatever you want, but I like to just dress it up a little, make it look a little fancy. Our dogs don't have parties very often, only on their birthdays, so that's what I do to make it look a little fancy. If you have any questions about this recipe, feel free to email me. Thanks for watching this video.